Yeah, I don't really fill up anything, so I'm going to leave it for tonight.
Oh.
Summer school starts today. It's about time to leave. Free academics. Whew, it's been so hot out at this hour. By the way, have you heard anything about the date is for the health checkup? I haven't.
Jeez.
What, really? I told Junpei to let you know. Yours is on August 14th. Anyway, it's seriously way too hot out here. Let's hurry and get inside. I need to be in the classroom with air conditioning. Stat. It's the first day of summer school. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to the lecture. This is a chance to get a lot of academics really fast. Second day of summer school. I know it's hot, everyone, but let's try and get through class. Hocus pocus, hee hee hee. Still, no, who would have thought people would actually attend this course over the summer? You sure are a curious lot. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Well, anyway, let's talk about something interesting today. All you future magicians will want to pay close attention. Hee hee hee. Today's subject is tarot. Yep, this is the lecture I've been waiting for. That's right, those cards often used in fortune telling. Despite originating in 15th century Europe as normal playing cards, tarot cards evolved into tools of divination. There are a variety of tarot card decks, including the Musial and Rider decks. But today, in honor of the great Crowley, we'll be using the Thoth deck.
So, continuing on.
First, let's talk about the composition of the deck. The modern 78 tarot card deck is divided into two parts. The 22 major arcana, the face cards, and the 56 minor arcana, or number cards. The minor arcana are also sometimes called pip cards. The major arcana feature a variety of illustrations on their faces, beginning with the Fool and ending with the universe. Interesting, he used to say ending with the world. They tell a story in numerical order that represents an individual's journey through life. Each major arcana represents a stage on that journey, and each stage represents an event and an individual must experience to achieve wholeness.
Let's do just that.
They are all important, so let's take a look at each of the cards one by one. The first card is numbered zero. Numbered 0 is the Fool. It represents beginnings and suggests its infinite possibilities. In other words, the beginning of life. The next card, the Magician, represents action and initiative. Also immaturity. Junpei. The High Priestess represents contemplation and inner knowledge. The Empress represents both motherhood and maternal love, as well as one's vitality. The Emperor is an opposing card. It represents fatherhood, as well as leadership and decision-making skills. The Hierophant represents formality and knowledge. It is a symbol for religion.
That is to say.
The Lovers represents choice. Here, an individual finally begins to develop a conscience. The Chariot represents the individual's victory, but only a momentary one. Justice is exactly what it sounds like, knowing what is right and what is wrong. The Hermit represents self-reflection, in other words, searching for answers deep within one's heart. Fortune represents fate, the opportunities it brings. Strength represents both passion and self-control. It is depicted as power and reason. The Hanged Man reflects the individual's ability to take actions. Spiritual death, it's the individual with the 13th card, which is aptly named Death. Yeah, so it doesn't mean literal death. Death is considered a transitional card. With death, the old ends and the new begins.
All right.
Now, let us move on to what happens following the transition. Temperance is the balance of opposites. Opening one's eye is to the world allows for growth. And then an encounter with the devil is where one faces temptation. At the tower, the individual's values will start to collapse. It seems as if there is nothing to believe in. The individual then finds a glimmer of hope in the star, granting one peace and serenity. In turn, and this makes one vulnerable to the moon's illusions, which gives way to fear and trepidation. But the individual may be aware of, may be rewarded with a bright future by the sun, which signifies true achievement. Judgment awaits the individual at the journey's end, when looking back on the path one has traveled. The final card is the universe, so they're replacing the world with universe here, which represents the individual reaching full awareness. And that's the growth of an individual, as explained by the tarot cards. Perhaps all of this talk about life doesn't hit home with you young folks just yet.
Well then.
Well now, no, how about... Now, you can use all 78 cards to define the future in detail, but most people only use the 22 major arcana. Okay, next let's talk about the fortune telling using the major arcana. First, you will need to shuffle the cards. If a card is reversed, its meaning will change. Now, this is important, so pay attention. Mr. Itagawa continues to drone on and on. And I wouldn't call it droning, this is my shit. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to his lecture. Still smart. Third day of summer school. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to the lecture. Still only smart. It's the fourth day of summer school. Despite the summer heat, come on! It's almost time to head to summer school. I need to stop by Tatsumi Memorial Hospital on the way later today. Yeah, I think this is a new scene. It's the fifth day of summer school.
I guess we'll get started.
Let's begin. Yod-hey Vav-hey. How are you all handling the heat? I could brew you some of my special tea if you like. Now, let's continue on with our special summer course, The Truth Behind Magic. I'll be talking about Kabbalah. I assume all of you have at least heard of Kabbalah, yes? It is known as the mystical study of Hebrew scriptures, but, as I mentioned before, it has a great impact on Western sorcery. It has been said that to learn the secrets of magic, you must first understand Kabbalah.
Okay, then.
So, who was the person who formed this incredible ideology known as Kabbalah? Well, according to the legend, it was Moses. Yes, that Moses. The Moses who gave us the Ten Commandments and split the Red Sea. But in reality, it was formulated by a group of rabbis long, long ago. However, because it features such a complicated coded system, Kabbalah did not become known to the West, to the Western world until much later. Now, it is important to note that there are many different and ancient methods of deciphering Kabbalah. For example, the gematria, the interpretation of text by replacing letters with the numbers they represent. There is Notarikon, and where you take a letter from each word to form another sentence or thought. There is Tamura, a method where letters of words are replaced, thereby giving the sentence a new meaning. All these different methods make it difficult to fully comprehend Kabbalah.
So, continuing on.
Now, one of the most important ideas of Kabbalah is the tree of life, comprised by the 10 Sephirot. Most illustrations depicted as a chart shaped like a tree. Yeah, so if you've ever seen Neon Genesis Evangelion, the tree of life does appear in that show. The 10 nodes, represented by the Sephirot and the 22 paths connecting them, all come together to form a map of God's creation and the spiritual ascent of man. Where did he come from? Where did we come from? Where are we going? These answers lie in the Sephirot. When trading your magic, it's important to picture the Sephirot every so often. And when you are meditating, you should focus on the Sephirot as well. This is going to be on the test, you know. They say the knowledge is another form of magic, so study hard. If you find yourself struggling, well, you may wish to turn to the Sephirot. Hee. By the way, did you all notice that I said there were 22 paths? That's right, the same number as the major arcana I spoke of before. Now, continuing on, according to the Kabbalah, existence is broken up into 4 worlds. Ah, yes, before I forget, I'll be giving supplementary lessons at the nurse's office office as of the second semester. I'm thinking of doing demonstrations with tarot cards. But I won't have time for that during the lecture, so if you're interested, stop by after school. If everyone is welcome, hee. Drones on and on, despite the summer heat, I pay attention to the lecture. Man, it is being stubborn about leveling up. I should go to Tonsuni Hospital for my checkup.
Thanks for being so patient. That just about concludes your checkup. Sorry yours ended up taking so much longer than everyone else's.
You had to go through each one of my personas, didn't you? That's all right.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. Although we could have done it another time and taken a full day for it. Your persona abilities are rather unusual compared to the others, aren't they? That's why we had to run so many more tests on you.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Well, based on how you've performed so far, I don't expect there to be any problems. Persona abilities can be dangerous, depending on how they're used. With that in mind, it can't hurt to err on the side of caution. How are you feeling about it? Do you have any concerns about your power?
None at all.
Good to hear. And I don't think there will be any issues with your test results either. I truly am grateful for everything the team has done. especially you. Things have really changed for the better since you arrived. Our team has grown, and we've even figured out how we can eliminate the dark hour. In a way, you've sort of gotten the clock ticking for us again. It's almost as if we were just waiting for you these past 10 years. I'm afraid I can only support you from behind the scenes, but I'll be counting on you to eliminate the 4 remaining shadows. Now then, it's getting pretty late. Why don't we get you back to the door? Oops, excuse me for a second. Hello? Oh, thanks for your help the other day. Uh-huh. Yes. It's missing from that document? It's urgent? Wait. It's urgent? Wait, but by today?
Looks like you received an urgent call. I should head back to the dorm alone.
Iwatodai. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please board before the scheduled departure time.
Dark hour? It's too early for Stalker Kid.
Oh, it looks like you're at Iwatodai Station now. It's so late. We were starting to get worried. Did you run into any trouble?
My checkup took a while.
Oh, I see. I hope everything's all right. I'll let Kirijo-senpai know. We're in the command room right now. I'll go ahead and navigate you back to the dorm. I'm sure you'll be fine, but considering what happened with Koro-chan, I'd rather play it safe.
Thanks.
Wait, I can sense a shadow! And it's really close to you! It's over at the Moonlight Bridge! It's too dangerous to go alone. You should stay put until everyone else gets there. Oh no! There's another reading near the shadow! It's a person!
I'll buy some time.
Oh, wait!
Oh my. And what have we here?
What the fuck is that?
So much power, so much chaos. I'd not be foolish enough to turn my back on such a predator. And on top of that, we have an unexpected guest tonight. Not a very favorable situation, all things considered. So, given this little predicament, how do you intend to partake?
I'm here to help.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, is it? Sound reasoning.
Oh my god, are we actually doing this?
What a hapless night, is it not? Well then, shall we begin? No. I'll go with. Never mind. So that's your strategy. Can you dodge this? I'm impressed. It's tougher than it looks. This too is fate.
That bitch is focusing solely on me.
That was quite the spectacle. But it's time to end this. Can you dodge this? As a reward for your efforts, let me show you my power. Come! Persona! How about this? The finale was surprisingly unsatisfying, wasn't it?
The defeated shadow seems to have dropped something. That an evoker?
Your persona ability is truly fascinating. It's different from the one I saw the last time, isn't it? So, you can choose from multiple personas to fit the situation. You must be burdened with an extremely unusual fate. It seems your friend has arrived. Then I suppose I'll have to be on my way for tonight. What is your name?
Metis Balaska.
I'll see to it that I remember. Enemies though we may be, I'm not one for leaving a debt unsettled. I shall have to repay you another time.
Are you all right? Did you already defeat the shadow? Good work, but that was an unnecessary risk you took.
I had help.
You can fill me in on the way back. In any case, I'm glad you're okay.
I explained what happened on our way back to the dorm.
Yes.
Oh, there you are. You had a long night, huh? On that note, let's not go to Tartarus tonight. Got it.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. I'd like to look into Strega with the chairman's help. If I find out anything, I'll let you know. Also, I understand your circumstances last night, but try to avoid staying out late from now on. It was the chairman's fault. Last day of summer school. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to the lecture. Still not there yet. At least summer school's over now, but doesn't it feel like we kind of wasted our summer vacation? I'll have to make a bunch of plans to make up for it. I wonder if anything's going on soon. I'm currently aware of a summer festival tomorrow and a film festival the following day. Oh, that's right. Wait, Igus, are you thinking about going to the festivals? Indeed, my data indicate it's that festivals are and other events and so the sort to offer unique experiences. So, for investigating purposes, I plan to infiltrate such a shindig.
Yeah.
Well, try not to stand out too much. Okay, I think we can get you going soon, but...
What do you got? Wanna sell in bulk? Alright, I'll take that. You finished?
Before I do that, though...
Back soon.
Is there anything good we can make here? I heard through the grapevine that the owner there has been collecting gemstones as a hobby. Good grief. If what's even going on with them, I could get so much more use out of them. There I go again. Sorry, I didn't mean to complain. What can I do for you today? So, you found a new base bottle?
Which one? We have some new items prepared. Come take a look.
You gotta tell now.
Are you sure? Here, it's all yours. You're sure? Here, it's all yours. So, what will it be?
Attack 30. That is terrible.
So, what will it be?
Oh, this is the
Are you here? It's all yours. Are you sure? Here you go. Are you here? It's all yours. So, what will it be? Here you go. Thanks for waiting. Here, it's all yours. Are you sure? Here, it's all yours. Here you go. Here, it's all yours. Is that all you need? Come again.
all right. With that, I should possibly not need as much. Oh wait, I think that's what Elizabeth wanted.
Marvelous. I'm looking. Are you accepting a Let's hear the results.
Multi-target boost.
Very well then.
Oh, the stab-proof jacket isn't even better than what I got. And the claymore is worse. Okay, let's get buying new equipment then.
Good to see you. What'll it be? Got some new things in stock. Check it out, if you've got the time. What are you looking for?
Well, the bow I made is useless.
That what you want? All right, then. Take as long as you need. Everything look good here? All right, then. Take as long as you need. Everything look good here? All right, then. What are you looking for? That what you want? Great. It's all yours. What are you looking for?
Okay, so the gun I guess has is better.
That what you want? All right, then. What'll it be? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? That what you want? All right, then. Take it all. That what you want? Take everything look good. All right, then. What are you looking? That what you want? All right, then. What are you looking for? That what you want? All right, then. Take as long as you need. Take as long as you need. That what you want? All right, then. Uh-huh. Take as long as you need. Everything look good here? Alright then. Take as long as you need. Everything look good here? Take your time. What are you looking for? Everything look good here? Great. It's all yours. What are you looking for? Everything look good here? Alright then. What are you looking for? That what you want? Great. It's all yours. What are you looking for? Everything look good here? Great. It's all yours. Uh-huh. What'd you bring? How many are you selling? Sure. I'm at your hand. Alright. I'm at your hand. Sure. I'm at your hand. Sure. I'm at your hand. Alright. I'm at your hand. Alright. I'm at sure. It's a deal. Sure. Alright. I'm at your hand. Alright. I'm at your hand. Alright. I'm at your hand. Sure. I'm at sure. I'm at sure. Alright. How many are you? Sure now. Sure. I'm at your hand. Alright. I'll take that. How many? Sure. It's a deal. All done here? Come back soon.
That was much more costly than I would have liked. Oh, there you are. We ran into a bit of a snag again, and some other investor has decided to drop out. But since there are a few investors, everyone will make even more of a profit. So would you mind investing some more? Just 10,000 yen more. That should be plenty. Are you in? Boy, howdy I am! My foolish little apprentice. Have you not yet realized that you are being deceived? Everything I've said is clearly being suspicious. No, really? I was so sure I was gonna be rich. Ignorance should be a crime. Sure, you have some redeeming qualities, but if you remain this naive, everyone will take advantage of you. Stick with me and I'll show you how to be a winner. This man seems to be serious. I should spend some time. Should I spend some time hearing him out? Yes, please.
All right. If you insist, I'll give you my autograph. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
You look familiar.
Oh my. It's so very difficult being famous. You can hardly go anywhere without being recognized. I'm sure you've seen the home shopping program, Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, yes? Allow me to introduce myself.
It says Tanaka, President and CEO.
That's right. I'm Tanaka himself. Surely you've heard the name. I'm afraid I can't offer any returns on your 40,000 yen, but I've autographed my business card for you. Hold on to that. It'll be worth a pretty penny in a year or so. And with that, I must be going.
Tanaka's signature.
That little brat. Doesn't he realize he's in the presence of a star? Time is money, especially mine. Should have squeezed a few more payments out of him.
It sounds like he's talking about me. I'm still here, you know.
Huh? What do you want? Quit disturbing me. Get out of here. Shoo. You overheard me talking to myself just now, didn't you? You'll forget it ever happened if you know what's good for you. I belong to a powerful talent agency.
You know it's your fault, right? Like, you should have waited for me to leave before you started talking shit behind my back.
I'm practically a celebrity. I have an image to maintain. Don't even think about telling someone that I took your money or called you a little brat, capiche?
Got it.
Blind obedience has a price attached. Better learn that before it bites you, kiddo. Oh, silly me. I've let you in on my little secret, haven't I? Don't tell anyone, okay? Please, I'll lick your shoes clean if you want me to.
All right.
Really? Did you promise? You better be ready to cross your heart and hope to die if you're lying to me. A verbal agreement is a form of contract, and if you breach it, I'll sue your pants off. I've got your adorable little face etched into my memory.
He seems to have taken an interest in me. I'm now acquainted with Tanaka, the producer of a home shopping TV show. The Devil.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Devil Archon.
You're a diamond in the rough, my boy. All you need is a little polishing, and you'll sparkle. I often take my breaks here. I'd be happy to mold your young mind whenever you wish.
Yeah, Tanaka's an interesting character, and you'll see why as we progress. After parting ways with President Tanaka, I decide to return to the dorm. Summer vacation continues. Come to think of it, there's a summer festival going on at Naganaki Shrine today. I've got a few messages. Huh, one from Mitsuru. Is hosting a festival tonight. I'm planning on taking Iga there to show her around, but I'm not certain if I'd make a good guide. If it's not too much trouble, could you come along as well? Who should I go to the festival with? Mitsuru. I'll head to the shrine when it's time. Wow, I don't even get to do a thing.
It looks rather busy. Igus, be sure not to stray too far from us. Are my words even registering to you?
She can't help it.
Yes, with the amount of data there is to collect here, I cannot help taking time to process.
Fine, fine. Just make sure to stay close to us.
This aroma.
This is takoyaki. Would you like to try some? Shopkeep. I would like to purchase one.
Shopkeep? Got it. Coming right up. Well, aren't you a lucky guy with two beautiful ladies? I'll throw in an extra for you. On the house.
On the house? Do the takoyaki have some kind of architectural purpose?
I love Igus. Is it even possible for you to eat?
Extremely high temperature juices of spring
enjoying it. Looks as though you've had another valuable experience. You should have some too. Show Aigis the true nature of takoyaki. As for me, I'll have to decline.
What are those?
Those are masks. They're worn over the face as a form of recreation.
One can find enjoyment by hiding one's face?
Hiding your face isn't the objective exactly. Rather, you get to experience having a different one. Putting this into words is proving difficult.
So then, by wearing a different face, you are able to become a different version of yourself?
Yes, that's about right. Your degree of comprehension is actually quite stunning. At this rate, a few more tests and the chairman may give you permission to go out on your own.
I look forward to that.
Hey there, ladies! Wanna try your hand in a lucky draw? Make some nice memories, what do you say? Odds are looking good, lots of winning tickets left.
Why don't we give it a try?
The box is filled with triangular lottery tickets. Dig down to the bottom.
Congratulations, you won! Wow, you must have incredible luck to win on your first try. Here is your prize. Enjoy!
Jack Frost, neat.
I have won a water pistol. Between this and my onboard firearms, which is more effective in combat against the shadows?
You're on board. The water pistol ain't gonna do shit.
In exchange, I'll give you these marbles I won. They're beautiful, don't you agree? Well, I think we've seen all the vendors now. It's starting to get late, so let's head back.
Not yet. The mystery of the shooting game is yet unsolved. I precisely struck the item to unbalance its center of gravity, yet it did not even budge.
Perhaps you should ask Iori the trick behind it when we return. Come on, let's go.
Today we're sprucing things up with a summerly amazing commodities Monday special. There's a colorful voice coming from TV. I'm actually going to take a quick bio break. So give me a sec, everyone. And I'm back. All right, Elizabeth. Time for that date.
I'm looking for... Here are my requests.
Hold on. What was that new request?
Are you accepting a request?
Oh, the autograph.
Wonderful.
It seems you completed a request. One moment while I checked. It says here, Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. Ah, it must be that prominent figure's autograph. I must say, he has a very beautiful penmanship. He must be as powerful as the rumors say. This man who rambles along to a unique melody. Oh, I see that you've acquired a new bond and in addition to the autograph. That is very good news indeed. Please take this as your reward. A Nihil blade. Ask Elizabeth out? My.
For you.
Shall we be on our way?
So this is a shrine. It's quite similar to a temple, is it not? A mysterious presence lurks here, though it is markedly different from a shadow. Well then, I shall first observe the local traditions and pay my respects. I wonder if this is enough.
There it is, the infinite money bag. I completely forgot. She did it here, too. That's too much.
Is there a problem? I'd heard that the effects of this mystical divine grace were proportional to the amount offered. In any event, I have finished presenting my offering. Come to think of it, this system of monetary offerings is very similar to that of the fountain. There are a great many locations in your world where supplicants may request good fortune. You live in a truly wondrous place. Could those paper strips tied there be... Just as I thought, these are paper fortunes. I've heard of this game. People entrust their destiny to a slip of paper, finding the risk far too exhilarating. I see. There are many possible destinies written on them. Well then, I'd like to experiment with this for myself. Please wait here while I work on obtaining every single variation.
Good lord. I decided to wait until Elizabeth was satisfied.
Excuse me. I've been curious ever since we arrived. But what is that equipment over there? If memory serves, these are a slide and a jungle gem, correct? I see. In the presence of a true god, upholding a pretense of gravitas is all but meaningless. What a magnanimous and introspective message. If memory serves, these are a slide and a jungle gem, correct? If that is the case... Fascinating. In order to attain joy, one must first claw one's way to the very top. This playground equipment teaches a profound lesson on the true way of the world.
You're doing it wrong.
Oh, my. I'm very sorry, but could you please teach me how to use this equipment properly?
In fact, wouldn't that be dangerous? Sliding down on your by your feet.
It would be wonderful if you could start with the jungle gem over here. I can't get out. Oh dear, it's rather difficult to maintain one's balance. Today was even more enjoyable than our other outings thus far. To be honest, lately I've been wondering, do I find this world enjoyable simply because of the novelty of the stimuli it presents? Or another possibility, perhaps I enjoy myself on these excursions because of your company. In any event, I believe I'll have to negotiate with my master to install a horizontal bar in our room. I'd like for you to accompany me again sometime, if you wouldn't mind. Well then, I suppose we should call it a day. But before we do, I'd like to go on the slide one more time. Shall... Woo! I'd like to go on the slide one more time. Shall we seize the opportunity and go in tandem?
After Elizabeth had her fun, we headed back to the Velvet Room together.